I think we're ready here to welcome up the CrypToadettez. Sold out, not a big deal. Anybody who is ready and willing, the floor is yours. Welcome. Happy to have you. Been in touch for a little bit, and happy to be hosting you.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having us up here. I am Girlz Wrld. I am one of the co-founders and the artists of CrypToadettez. I'm also here with Snotty Napkins. He's one of the co-founders as well. Janitors, thank you so much for having us on here. We really do appreciate it. And I think you guys have a really cool concept. I haven't seen too much about it yet, but I really like your concept of sweeping floors, and you both sound like very chill, down to earth people. And yeah, I think a lot of projects say that they support others, but this is a way that you can truly do it and help sort of revive a project and keep it going. So I really like what you guys are doing. And Matt, I love your story as well. Good for you for recognizing that engineering wasn't for you and doing what you love. It clearly worked out, so congratulations. Myself and the team are also from Vancouver. I had no idea that you were as well, so that's super cool. We should get together sometime, grab a drink or something, but very cool. And Nudie, I'm now a big fan of your project as well. I'm going to check it out a little bit more after this. But it sounds like you guys have awesome plans already going on. So I'm excited to learn more. And I have a cat as well. So I'm loving the cat theme here. But unfortunately, he's not hairless. He's very hairy. So the lint roller is my best friend. But yeah, CrypToadettez. So the CrypToadettez, we are a CCO collection of 6969 NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. We were super inspired by the CrypToadz. I'm sure many of you know them. And we love the community that they've built, but we kind of felt like they were lacking some females in the space. So we really wanted to have fun with our project by creating a narrative around it and bringing in females into this already cool space. I guess like for me personally, I love all of these really inspiring female projects, but I never felt like I fit fully into that. Like I felt like I was more on like the degen side and stuff, like I guess something like that, like a little bit hard to explain, but I wanted to bring more girls into that world and just have fun with it. So basically, the Toadettes, we're in search of our long lost male counterparts, the CrypToadz. And the Toadettes have had all this time to be badass Toadettes without them for a while. So now it's time to be reunited. And with that being said, we really wanted to recognize the importance of being these strong, independent little Toadettes. And we created all these initiatives to support women in the NFT space as well as outside of it. So, as an ode to our original inspiration, the Toads, we are giving away 3 Toads this week, post launch, post sellout. We actually just gave one away right before this space, so you can see my face talking on a video about it. But we gave away our first CrypToad, and then we're giving away 2 more throughout the week to our holders. And we're also donating 5% to the CrypToadz Community Fund. And what they do with that is they help support other proposals and projects. So right now, I think they are working on a coffee project and I think like a game, a Tamagotchi game or something similar to that. Um, but our big focus is supporting women. So we've started off by setting up a community wallet this week where half of our secondary royalties will be sent to. And we've also already funded it with some of the sales proceeds. So every month, a portion of the proceeds is going to be going towards new female NFT startup projects, charities that we'd like to support, and to young girls in need of books and school supplies. We are very passionate about providing young women the education that they need and deserve to succeed in this world and to have the opportunity to do stuff like we're all doing today. Without that base education, I think it's really hard to get to this spot, and that's something that we truly want to provide an opportunity for. And then outside of that, the community is going to vote on where additional funds could be allocated to. So, yeah, I've already started, myself and the team have started researching some charities this week, which I think our first donation is going to be going to a charity supporting women. So that's super exciting, and we're going to share it with our community as well and maybe do a vote or something like that. But that's in the works already. And then personally, I really want to be setting up a safe learning space for women and to help onboard them in a simple way um, into the NFT space. I think it's like really tricky entering this space. There's its own lingo. It feels a little bit clicky and there's a lot of scary stuff happening. You always see tweets every day of people getting their wallets drained, their NFTs stolen. So that's something that I really want to help prevent and help educate about for people entering this space. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. And aside from that, there is some big branding and IRL plays in the works behind the scenes. I can't quite talk about it yet, but we have a lot of exciting things coming. And we initially launched on March 18th, I believe, a few weeks ago. And we sold a bit of our collection, but it was, and I guess still is, a bear market. So we didn't sell out. Although during this period and beforehand, we put a lot of focus into building our community. Like we just grew this organic community and we felt really confident and excited about the project from them. We've just gathered all these awesome, cool people that loved what we were doing. So we ended up pivoting with a new strategy and sold out in like 15 minutes a few days ago, I think on Thursday. So yeah, we sold out a few days ago and that's where we are now and we're very excited to see where this project takes us.
That's awesome. It must have been super exciting. The marketing strategy you guys put together to sell out is awesome. I think you guys did a fantastic job with that, and it must have been super exciting to, to get it back up and running. And then 15 minutes later, you're completely sold out. I mean, you got that must have just blown your mind. I'm not sure if you expected it or not, but I'm sure 15 minutes in to be completely sold out after that was probably something that just was 100% not really expected, but must have been really cool to look.
Uh yeah, no kidding. I started making dinner. I had like marinated some chicken and broccoli and it was all like set up and the oven was ready. And then we sold out and I was like, "Oh shit." And then I just put everything back in the fridge like on the cutting board and on the sheet pan. It was it was kind of funny.
And
And
then
we were
not
just
only
like
did,
freaking out.
but the secondary sales started flying too. So you sold
Mm.
in 15 minutes, and then second.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think Snotty can add to this as well, so I'll let him come up here and add a few things.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Appreciate you having us, Tersis.
Yeah,
Is
thanks
that
for
is that
coming.
how you pronounce it? Yeah.
Yeah, Terces. We've known each other.
Terces,
We've
Terces.
talked a little bit back and forth for a while now, but we've talked about our projects that we're building and everything back and forth. But it's really good to actually talk in person rather than just typing some stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I think I've known you since like day one. I
Right?
don't even know how I met you. Probably Book a Bone Club, but
Could, could just alpha groups, probably, man.
probably Alpha Groups. Yeah, but yeah, no, it was. I'm a little sick right now, I have bronchitis, so I let kind of Girlz Wrld take the realm. But yeah, no, it was super crazy. Did not expect that at all. It was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. Just change up the marketing strategy, and it worked out. And then like I think it was 12 minutes, and then just like blew up that whole night. It was just number one on IC tools. We just did not expect that to happen whatsoever. But we're super excited about it. We have some great things planned. We just gave away a toad, a couple more toads giving away this week. So if you're not a holder, it's a low entry price. Have a chance getting CrypToad. Not a bad, not bad, eh? But yeah, no, super excited to be here. Super excited about your guys' project as well, and everyone else who's been up here. But yeah, man, really appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you and we're also giving away a couple CrypToadettez as well, so we're going to put them on our Twitter for people to see. Follow the CrypToadettez, hop in their Discord. It's a super fun Discord, very active. Yeah, we're excited for what you guys have planned. One question I did have for the artist, Girlz Wrld, is so it's pixelated art. I know that. Have you been doing pixelated art a long time? Is that kind of what you focused on, or how did you end up being the artist for this project?
Yeah, for sure. Good question. So interesting story. I've been into art kind of my entire life. When I was a kid, I went to art classes, mostly like painting and drawing, and it was always something that I was kind of into, and then it kind of morphed into makeup and like rearranging my room, and just like I always had this creative side to myself. And then when I was in high school, I was kind of very into business and dropped that art side. Sorry, it's like hailing really hard outside right now. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's distracting me a little. But anyways, I got super into business and kind of dropped the art side. But I ended up going to uni for interior design. So I got a degree in that, and that kind of brought back that creative business side, but also, or that creative side, and then also merged it with a business aspect to it as well. So during school, I did a lot of drawing again, a lot of hand drawing. We went to Spain for 2 weeks with school, and we drew like 10 hours a day, drawing the architecture and everything like that. So it was, I got really into that again. And then I started working. I do commercial interior design, so I do like really big projects. I felt like I was lacking it a little bit from work because you do get to be creative and create concepts around these projects that we're working on, but a lot of it is also like building permit and like doing drawing sets and architectural drawings and electrical drawings. So it's a lot of technical stuff. And Snotty is my friend in person, and he was very into NFTs himself, just buying them and selling them, whatever. And I got really interested into it. I was like, oh, what is this? Like I love the art side of it and the creative side of it. So I started joining a bunch of discords myself last year and in the summer, and I was just following projects, and it was when there wasn't as many projects happening, so it was a lot easier to follow everyone and to learn what's going on. So then I started buying and selling my own NFTs, and I got really into it myself. And then we talked about just starting our own project, and we had this great group of friends that we did it with. So me and Snotty, and then one other guy who's not on here today. He's an engineer in real life, and he was our dev, and he learned how to code everything and did our contract. So yeah, it was just kind of like a group of friends that are really passionate about being creative and NFTs and everything, and that's kind of how it started. But to answer your question, I had never done pixel art before. Snotty suggested the idea, and I thought it was really cool and fun, and I'd never done it before, but I have Photoshop and everything. I use that all the time, so I thought it was a fun way of doing art and something that I hadn't tried before. But I'm excited.
Well, so I mean, obviously, a lot of good things going for sure. There's a bunch of really cool projects happening right now, and so I did post at the very top. We are giving away 2 CrypToadettez. That's courtesy of the CrypToadettez. So if you haven't checked them out, that story is awesome. It's amazing. It's an excellent team.
Thank you guys. Sorry, I got rugged into like oblivion and couldn't even get back up here, but hopefully that answered your question. And thank you for having
Oh,
us
that
up
was
here.
awesome. Happy to do it. That was excellent. Well done.